Welcome, most of all graduating students to the class of 2013 graduation ceremony. Every single person in front of you has made us incredibly proud this year, and even though it's going to be really hard to see you all go, we are really excited for all of the things that life will bring you over the next few years. With that, we're going to get started with some speeches from our students to address their fellow classmates and all of you. Latif Alabi is going to start off his new speech.
It is with great honor and privilege that I have been chosen to present this speech to you today. Going to small high school like Lighthouse Academy of Nation does not mean that we are arrogant or desperate in life. On the contrary, it means we are powerful beyond the measure and that we are ready to take our willingness to the next level. It is our habit, not our willingness, that must frighten us from our own path. The fact that we come from a small high school is not what the world will judge us on, but what source of information they provide us and how far we are going to take it to the next level. My fellow friend, teacher, and parents, there is nothing alarming about the size of the school, despite what type of education the school provides to the students. Lighthouse Academy of Nation provides not only education, but the mutual relationship between each student and their teacher that help them to grow. At Lighthouse, we believe that we all come from the same mother to shine no matter which part of the world we are from, because we all are made to shine like a student. It's not just some of us, but each of us, I mean every student. As we let our light shine, we unconditionally give other people a hope to achieve greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Latif Alabi. I was born and raised in Togo, West Africa. My first language is French. My father's education is a Som College, and my mother is just Som High School. But I am graduating today to attend Gustavus Adolphus College, class of 2017. To all my fellow friends, we all achieve something that some people spend their whole life to accomplish. My big sister, Tawa Alawi, used to say to me, graduating from high school is just a little step in the world of education. So we must stay up and learn like a champion and prove that we deserve to be there and graduating from there, inshallah. I personally want to congratulate all Lighthouse staff for the class of 2013, to all teachers, especially to those named upcoming. Mr. Blair Mitchell, he was so kind and honest. He was the first teacher willing to take his own time to stay after school and come over during the weekend to provide a help to students like me. Thank you, we appreciate it. Mr. Justin Bijego, thank for all proposition you provide to students to help them. Thank you, and we do appreciate it. Miss Carrie Clone Halman, thank for every advice and solution you have provided me during my school year. For me, you are one of the best. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Jokova, not only he teach me history, but make me passionate about politics. Fight like a man. He said to me, yes, I will go there and fight like a man. Ms. Turi Suleiman, thank for all the help you provide to me, and I'm speechless to say everything you have done for me and for all the senior. Thank you. Mr. Joshua Espinoza, not only you are my teacher, but in my memory you are a good friend. Thank you for everything you've done. Because of you, I don't love a book, I live a book. Mr. Matt Stoppen, even though you don't know me, you trust me and help me. I am speechless about how to thank you. Thank you so much. And finally, Ms. Kelly Road, you are one of the teachers who challenged me most. Thank you for everything you have done to all seniors during this year. Thank you, we do appreciate it. To all my friends, parents, colleagues, representatives, welcome to the graduation of the class 2013.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow graduates. So, let me just say I am honored and blessed by the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Ayan Abdi. As you can all see, I am a 2013 graduate student at Lighthouse Academy of Nations. I am very excited to stand in front of all of you today. I remember the day I came Lighthouse Academy of Nations, and it seems to me just like yesterday. I would first like to express my deepest gratitude to all Lighthouse staff who have brought their heart and soul to make us a better and more educated students. Sometimes I felt overwhelmed by the amount of homework I got daily and the exam I had to study for. But I had amazing teachers who were there for me when I needed any guidance or help, such as Ms. Rose. I will not be able to stand here this evening and give this speech in my second language. Ms. Rose. Ms. Rose, I will always remember your motivation and inspiration, your advice. Thank you. Also, I want to say thank you to Ms. Smith, because last year when I took her math class, I did not like it. And math was so hard for me, but this year she taught me a lot, especially to never give up when things are challenging. And I even made it an A, algebra 2. When I was starting high school, I knew that I was not only starting high school, but I was starting a new chapter in my life, because I was now in a new country, new people, and new language. Throughout my 4 years at Lighthouse, I cherish, and it's hard to choose one of them, because Lighthouse is a place that I called home. I felt comfortable, loved, inspired, and most of all, I grew as a student and as an individual while I attended this school. Last but not least, the seniors, we all had a goal we want to accomplish before we graduate, but today all of us have different goals, which will lead us to take a different path in the future. I hope everyone will achieve their goals, work hard towards to accomplish. Graduating from high school is not the end of our journey. It's only the beginning. Please take one advice from me. Never give up on your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2013.
And finally, our last speaker will be the class valedictorian, a student who moved quickly from English classes to the honors courses and some of our most honors courses, and wound up being our school's valedictorian. We're very proud of him, Abdullahi Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum dhammaantiin. Good afternoon, parents, staff, and fellow graduates. It's an honor for me to stand here today. In the wise words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I have many people to thank for helping me to get a wonderful education in the United States. First, I would like to thank my parents. I also want to thank all my teachers for their support, especially Ms. Rose for helping me to get prepared for college. And helped me to do good in public speaking. I would also like to send special thanks to Ms. Smith, my math teacher, for her dedication and hard work. She actually made learning math fun. Thank you, Ms. Ward, for your help. Thank you, Ms. Ward, for your helping and making chemistry easier than it looks. It's hard to believe that I moved to the United States from Kenya only 2.5 years ago. When I first arrived in Minnesota, I didn't even know one word of English. I remember one day when I dropped my bus pass, the old lady behind me picked up and returned it to me. I want to say thank you. I want to say so much thank you, but I didn't even know one word of English. I never imagined I would be standing here today as valedictorian of my graduating class. I fled the conflict in Somalia at the age of 16 and came to America with better life. I want to continue my education to the fullest and become prepared to support my family. I have learned that time can be a good friend or a first enemy, so I dedicate my time to my studies. I spend a lot of time studying and working hard. I stay after school many times with Ms. Rose to take advantage of my knowledge. I know you have all worked hard to get this special place today, but my message to you is, but my message to you, do not let the graduation from high school be the end. Let it be the beginning of a wonderful, prosperous life. I remember it takes hard work and dedication to be successful. And if you face obstacles or stumble along the way, you must persevere and never lose sight of your goals. I'm proud of all of the students who are graduating this year. Congratulations to you, mate.
Just like a waving flag, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Oh, born to and grown, strong and grown, but violent prone, all people's known, but it's my own.
Before I started my addressing, I would like to thank graduate 2013. I remember many of you when you started as a freshman, and some of you stick with us so you can graduate. Some of your colleagues, they switch schools, and when you switch schools, you lose credits here and there. So I remember many of you who were here at the 4 years ago. Also, I would like to thank all the staff, include these wonderful teachers and staff. I would like if you can all stand up so staff maybe parents can see you. Not only staff, yeah. Staff. Denise is one of them, so if you can stand up, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Some staff, they are outside, some they are here, they have different duty, and I would like to thank all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, graduate students, if you were asking anyone here what they are most proud of, you may get 100 different answers. That answer may change too, depending on the question is asked. For the staff and teachers here today, our pride is focused on you graduate students. For your families, that too would be true. For yourself, you may say that the graduation today is a single perfect achievement. It gives you a great start on the ladder of life. However, as you all know, graduating high school is not enough. And most of you agree with that. I remember the 3 students who three students who spoke today, you agree, and high school graduate is a first step. In 21st century, not only high school degree, but bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD, it's not enough to get a good paying job. Employers are looking for someone who has current-age problem-solving skills, someone who can tackle problems that we are facing in today's world. That is vital that you retain as many skills as you can while you are in college. The question is how you can get skills and make sure that you get the job of your choice. I think you need to learn how to take fundamental information and proven past practice, apply them in new situations and projects. The real world always throw you new variables at you. So you knowing how to adapt the theory and information to practice and situations, it's what you need. Spend time during college determining what is the past skills that's aligned in your talent. Some people get that while they are in college and they started companies after companies while they are in college. They started in their basement. So that's kind of skills you need to retain while you're in college. Some people, they don't retain that while in their college. They want to see the skills, they want to hear it, they want to touch it when they start the first job. Or some people, they never get skills so they can get good paying job. As a student, you need to learn new skills as you go. Remember them, prove them, and you have to absorb many skills before you graduate. Jobs, internships, student organizations, volunteer projects in your industry will prepare you best for the working class. Do as much as you can to work in your field during college. Learn about what you wanted to do, or in some cases, what you don't want to do. Your future employer will take your skills and experience as the absolute best indicator for your potential new position. Again, as degree is not enough, skills without networking, it's not enough. You have heard it many times, who you know is more important than what you know. It's true. Starting building your network right away. Maybe you can start your teachers, maybe your friends and graduating students. Get in habit of meeting new people, nourishing your relationships, and helping others by making introductions. You are most likely to find opportunities through your network. Build it. Take your education seriously. Do not waste time. Do the work. Get 4-year college right away and learn new skills every day. I'm here to tell you, the degree you may receive in college doesn't matter. What is matter is how many real world problems you can solve. That's what the employer looking for. That's what today's workforce looking for. I wish you luck as you go on your way. I hope that you will make the most opportunities you have been given. I hope that you will have the courage to deal with the sadness that's a part of everyday life. I pray too that you will find happiness in whatever you do. Above all, I hope you won't forget your days here at the Lighthouse Academy of Nations. And that, thank you. And that you will be kind word to say your staff and parents. Perhaps someday some of you will be teaching here at the Lighthouse Academies, and some of you may be addressing next graduates. That I think I will agree would be that what they call history repeat itself. Congratulations, graduate 2013. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you.
Graduates, I know we practiced, but as you're waiting for your diploma, I want you to just sit and wait and listen, because we've had teachers prepare memories and remarks about how important each of you are. So we're gonna get started. Our first 2013 graduate is Vasana Zhang.
The following is written by Miss Connie Bruner. Some of us thought today would never get here. Graduation. For some it took too long. For others it came too quick. I have been blessed to know Vasana Zhang for the past 2+ years. For all the things Vasana taught me, the time went too fast. For those that don't know Vasana, you are missing out. Vasana is one talented, intelligent, beautiful, and giving young woman who has a lot of questions and a lot of knowledge. Vasana and I have spent hours talking about culture, cooking, and fashion. We have researched how computers work, what skills are needed to be an office manager, and what medicine to take when you don't feel well. The memory that will always stick with me is the day she, Lee, and I went to the Hmong market after a day of shopping at the Mall of America. I was treated to a traditional Hmong lunch and had the opportunity to walk through the market and learn about the traditions and symbols of the Hmong culture. On that day, I was the student and Vasana was the teacher, a role she plays in her everyday life, sharing, giving, teaching, and questioning. Yes, I am going to miss you dearly, Vasana, but the lessons you taught me and all that you have shared with me will stay in my heart forever. Congratulations, my friend.
Li Yang.
These words are on behalf of Miss Rossiter. Lee has grown so much over the past 3 years. Her confidence in her skills, her group of friends, and her academic abilities have come a long way. She is a curious, kind, and dedicated person. She shows great care for her friends, her classmates, and her teachers. She has been a wonderful addition to our school community, and we know that she will make great contributions wherever she goes in her life. Good luck and congratulations, Lee.
Marie Biavogi.
Marie's comments are written by Miss S. Marie has been in my art class, my advisory, and my drawing class. I remember going to the YMCA with our Saudi Housing Advisory Group, swimming, playing basketball, playing team building games and advisory, and walking to the Chinese buffet. My favorite memories, though, are from our drawing class. Our first class every morning was so creative and peaceful together. We would all sit around the table, drawing, talking, and coming up with new ideas. It was the best to start every morning, and I'll miss our time creating art together. Congratulations.
Hertu Tao.
The following is written by Miss Virgo. When I think of Hertu, I think of a young man with great determination, hard work, and leadership abilities. Throughout the year in both my advisory and world history classes, I have seen an outstanding amount of growth and progress in Hertu as a student and as a leader. He even received the class award for most progress. Hertu is not someone who would volunteer to be a leader, but instead, he would lead by setting a good example for other students. He was always working hard in whatever he was working on and was never satisfied until all of his work was completed to an acceptable level. Students would notice how hard he was working and would even change seats to go work by him, knowing that he was setting a good example. Her too was always the student I could count on to help on whatever I was having a hard day or needed a little extra help in class. I know one thing for sure, whatever challenges life brings to her too, he will overcome them because of his determination, hard work, and leadership skills.
Hoden Adam.
The following was written by myself, Ms. Smith. Hoden joined us this year and made her decision to join my AP statistics class on top of the rest of her rigorous schedule. Despite the challenging material and the daunting task of taking the AP test at the end of the year, Hoden jumped in and pushed herself to understand the material that she claims she doesn't enjoy. I am incredibly proud of Hoden's focus and dedication throughout this year. She is a humble young woman, and beyond that is one of the most grateful students I have ever encountered. Even though Hoden can be shy, she is extremely personable and does an amazing job building genuine relationships with the people around her. I am so excited to see what the future holds for Hoden and know that she will do great things. Congratulations and good luck in all your future endeavors.
Felice Mukhtar.
This is a note for Felice from Miss Ormseth. 3 things that stand out to me about Felice are her incredible work ethic, her sincerity, and her confidence. Felice and I spent a lot of time together this year. I had her as a student in 2 classes and as a teacher's assistant in a 3rd. As a student, Felice let nothing get in her way of her success. She was absolutely going to graduate this year, and that she has done. As a teacher's assistant, she exuded the confidence of a veteran teacher. I will always remember one day when I had to deal with an issue in the back of the classroom. I was amazed to turn around and see Felice had already taken control of the class, commanding their attention, warning students to behave, and even handing out the dreaded demerits. Whatever Felice does, she does with a very genuine demeanor that I would hope for all my students to possess. I know that Felice will take her drive, sincerity, and confidence with her wherever she goes in life. Congratulations, Felice. I'm excited to see what you do next.
Eglind Bari.
This is a note for Eglind from myself, Miss Ward. Eglind, you are one of those rare students that teachers may only come across once in a lifetime, which makes working with you an absolute joy that sometimes I feel I do not deserve. Not only do you show up to 2nd period chemistry every single day, prepared with yesterday's homework, reference tables that I gave you in September, an incredible work ethic, but you also show up to 8th period chemistry, see me before school, after school, and come visit me during advisory. You strive to be the best, and I have seen you succeed so many times that it's hard to keep track of. I'm really looking forward to seeing you challenge yourself after high school and continue to thrive in an intense academic environment. Great job.
Ayan Abdi.
In the wise words of Miss S., Ayan has been a student in my classes all 4 years that she was at Lighthouse. She was in my PE and health class, my art class, and was in my advisory for 2 years. I remember her as a freshman, and I'm so proud to see her graduating today. She has always been a positive member of our community, and Lighthouse will not be the same without her here. I will miss Ayan's happy smile that I am used to seeing first thing every morning. Congratulations, Ayan.
Sarah Warsame.
This note was written by me, Ms. Rhodes. Sarah has been in my advisory and college prep class this year. I have had the pleasure of seeing her grow socially and academically throughout the past 2 years. From a very shy, nervous new student to a confident, funny, and successful young lady. Her smile always lights up the room, and I will miss her fun-loving and caring personality. I will always treasure the memories of decorating our room for Festival of Nations. Always remember that when things get hard, you have the strength and perseverance to push through and accomplish great things. Good luck in Africa next year, Sarah. We will miss you.
Khalid Warsame.
This is about Khalid, written by myself. I had the pleasure of teaching Khalid this school year. He had an outsized impact on me because of his amazing knowledge of world affairs and a never-ending interest in understanding more of the world around him. His passion and inquisitive nature pushed the learning of myself and the rest of the class. From our continued class discussions of the Israel-Palestine conflict, the Syrian civil war, and the 2012 presidential election, I saw through his views that he is a young man of respect, great empathy for others, and an ardent defender of what he believes in. I will miss his dedication to learning, even when he would read the books too fast and be way ahead of the class, thus driving me crazy. I am excited to see what the future holds for him, and I'm so grateful to have had him as a student. I can't wait to someday call Khalid congressman or ambassador. Congratulations and good luck.
Latif Alabi.
I'll be reading from myself again. Latif has been a wonderful presence in my classroom the last 2 years. He has a great combination of energy, intellectual curiosity, and humor. I have several great memories of Latif, one being Latif's performance of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, where he both shocked and awed the classroom with his female voice impersonations. I will miss his strong-willed opinions and defense of his opinions, even when the class debate is Latif against everyone else in the room, including myself. He was always the first to raise his hand in class and would literally never cease asking questions in a good way. I will miss his passion and excitement for learning and for engaging his classmates. He has come so far as a student and as a person in the last 2 years. Latif, I'm proud of you and what you have accomplished, even though you never beat me in ping pong. Best of luck in the future.
Jala Abdul-Jalal.
This is a very special note from Miss Mairead Bean. Jala is one of the kindest, most generous, and hardworking human beings I know. He never misses an opportunity to say hello, ask how your day is going, and make connections with new people. Last year, Jala had the opportunity to run track at South High School. Within the first week of practice, he was calling his teammates brother and treating them as brothers as well. He was not only dedicated to being a good friend, but also a good runner, student, and so on. Every chance he could get, he was out running in order to get that personal record. When not running, he could be found working on homework or talking with new friends. One moment I will never forget is when Jala presented with a gift of money for himself, said thank you with tears in his eyes, and said how grateful his mother in Ethiopia would be to receive the money. Jala is a selfless individual who gives to everyone around him. Wherever he ends up, he will be a tremendous asset to his community. Congratulations, Jala. You are an incredible human being.
Hussein Ishmael.
The following is written by Miss Justine Birgo. I had the pleasure of spending almost 4 hours a day with Ishmael, or should I say Ishmael Dwayne Wade, this year in my advisory, world history and geography classes. Since day one, I knew that I could always count on Ishmael for a good laugh, funny story, and kind words. I noticed right away that Ishmael was a student that other students look up to and respected. Ishmael knew this too, and used his influence to set a great example of how to be a respectful, determined student. I have seen a tremendous amount of progress in Ishmael since the beginning of the school year, and I am confident that he will be successful in the future. I know this for sure. Whatever the future holds for Ishmael, He will dominate it with a funny story, kind words, determination, and his great basketball and soccer skills.
Mohammed Abshir.
These comments are by Mr. Covert. Mohammed Abshir is an extraordinarily talented young man. His gifts and talents are numerous. He's both a stellar student and the best basketball player at Lighthouse. It has been a pleasure knowing Mohammed for 3 years, and I have always enjoyed his humor and good-natured attitude. I'll never forget how he won the prize for reading in my advisory during his sophomore year. Mohammed Abshir is a superstar, and I expect great things from him at Augsburg College. He was accepted into this 4-year school, and I know he'll pull some good grades. I also know that the student union at Augsburg has a ping pong table. I fully expect Mohammed to take out the champion at Augsburg. Good luck, Mohammed.
Barka Omar.
This is a note for Barka from Miss S. Barka has been in my art class and my painting class. She is an extreme perfectionist, which might drive her crazy at times, but will help her to be very successful in life. At the beginning of every project, she would make dozens of little sketches, changing her idea every time. For many days, she would stare at her blank canvas, afraid to start and mess up. But once she had her idea, she would be hard at work, ensuring that every detail of her painting was perfect. She would often stay after school or work through lunch to get it all complete, and in the end, she would have a beautiful work of art to show for it. I will miss Barka's persistence and attention to detail.
Ahmed Hassan.
This is for Ahmed, written by me, Ms. Smith. I've had the pleasure of seeing Ahmed for at least 2 hours every day for the past 2 years. The first thing that comes to mind when I think about Ahmed is his kind nature. Every conversation he has with students and staff displays his genuine concern for the well-being of others. He is an incredible young man with a strong work ethic. From the first days of class, it was clear that Ahmed has the potential to achieve anything he sets his mind to. My favorite thing about Ahmed is his desire to understand the world around him. He asks more questions than any student I have ever had, which is an amazing quality, and I mean it, don't ever stop. Not done, sorry. He is a natural critical thinker and has an amazing attitude towards maturing as a learner. For this reason, I know that Ahmed will overcome any challenges and continue to accomplish great things. I am so incredibly proud of you. Congratulations.
Muse Abdi.
Muse, this is written by Miss Weldon. Muse is one of the most respectful students I have had the privilege to teach. While I have known Muse for 3 years, I have worked at Lighthouse. I was finally able to teach him in composition this year. Muse brought very insightful points to our weekly current event discussions and was one of the main discussion leaders by the end of the year. Muse is a diligent worker, asks key questions, and works hard. Muse listens to others' opinions and is very reflective. All of these traits are seen in great leaders. Muse has what it takes to continue to be a great leader. I have no doubt that hard work and his leadership traits will bring him great success in the future. Good luck, Muse. Congratulations.
Valedictorian Abdullahi Hassan.
It's a note for Abdullahi from myself. Though I've only known Abdullahi for about a year, I have come to the conclusion that there are no good things about him, only great things. He has one of the greatest attitudes towards school and life. Constantly positive, always looking to better himself, and incredibly humble and thankful. He has a great work ethic. I remember on a quiz that even though he only had 4 lines to use for a short answer, he filled up an entire back page, which went above and beyond the work of my other students. And he has a great heart and mind, kind, caring, full of life, extremely talented, and ready to accomplish anything. Your presence will be greatly missed, but I look forward to hearing more great things about you as you continue your education at St. Paul. Best wishes and congratulations.
Yusra Ismail.
It's a note for Yusra from myself again. Yusra is a quiet pillar of strength. Though in chemistry she did not speak very often, her explanations of different types of reactions or how elements bonded were beautifully crafted and articulated. She never spoke just to make noise, but spoke so that her words would be listened to. She also has such a strong conviction in herself that during review games, she would let you know that her answer was right and would never yield. Yusra is a fighter, and I am excited to see how she battles her way through new challenges at MCTC. It has been joy to have her in class and advisory, and I am incredibly happy to stand here and say congratulations on graduating and good luck. Great job, Yusra.
Ahmed Arab.
This note is from Ms. Rossiter. Ahmed has been with us for only a year, but in that year has made a wonderful impact on our community. I have watched him excel in his classes, especially ESL, in which this year he has already grown 2 levels. He is a bright, respectful, hardworking young man. Ahmed always has a smile for everyone. He has made many friends already. I watch him help other students all the time with classwork or other issues that they might need guidance on. He has made a real impression on me personally by his willingness to reach out to and include all students. He works hard at being someone who creates peace and not chaos or discontent. And when there is any between students, he is there trying to help them find a common ground. I am sorry that I only get to be his teacher for 1 year, and I wish him all the luck and success in his life.
But not least, Abdi Fattah Ismail.
And this note is from Mr. Covert. Abdi Ishmael was in my advisory this year, and he was a student in my government and economics classes last year. He is intelligent and fun. He is also a well-mannered young man. I remember his enthusiastic participation in government class. He has a great memory and a genuine interest in the United States Constitution. Abdi was on a team with some Lighthouse boys who went to Lincoln High School and beat those guys in basketball this week. He is a great competitor and sportsman. Although she'll never admit it, he is his sister Ayon's favorite brother. I know this because she's in my class and she's always talking about how great Abdi is. Abdi is a good man. He never got mad at me when I had to kick his big brother out of my advisory every single day. Good luck and Godspeed, Abdi Ishmael.
And then before, we're going to take a seat. Again, I would just like to thank all of the teachers for your hard work this year. Our directors, Farhan and Mr. Elmi. Our academic advisor, Ms. Trudy. And our 2 board members, Mr. Gadala and Ms. Weldon, that are present. As well as 2 former staff, Mr. Biwan and Ms. White, who came today. And with that, you can take your tassels and move them from right to left. Congratulations, 2013, you're officially graduated.
تخرجنا دعونا الله يحمينا ويبلغنا ذرى العليا ويبلغنا مرامينا. تخرجنا دعونا الله يحمينا ويبلغنا ذرى العليا ويبلغنا مرامينا. زرعنا في رياض العلم أزمانا أحاينا وحان قطاف ما زرعت بذي الأيام أيدينا. ثمار الجهد وقت الجد فرح صادق فينا ملكنا متعة الدنيا فهذا اليوم يحيينا فهذا اليوم يحيينا. تخرجنا دعونا الله يحمينا ويبلغنا ذرى العليا ويبلغنا مرامينا. تقلدنا وساما بات يرقى في معالينا سنذكر ماضي الذكرى إذا الأيام تنسينا ونذكر أننا قلب وسلوة تلاقينا ونذكر أننا ورد زهور في روابينا. تخرجنا دعونا الله يحمينا ويبلغنا ذرى العليا ويبلغنا مرامينا. تخرجنا دعونا الله يحمينا ويبلغنا ذرى العليا ويبلغنا مرامينا.
bixiyo xashko loo awoodaa shantaa tiir islaam waa jiritaanka eebbey igmad maxamed keeni hoogida salaasoon dagadoo la bixiyo xashko loo awoodaa
Ari